Hey folks, it's March 25th. My name is James. I'm the president of the Edmonton Local of the Canadian Union of Postal Workers. And it's a beautiful day today because there's a new issue of the Perspective magazine. Perspective magazine is the publication of our national office. There have been 5 issues since the beginning of the last contract. I'd like to see more, but here's what we got. In this magazine, there's a message from our national president, and then there's the description of the recommendation of the National Executive Board to vote yes to the contract. In addition to that is the recommendation of the urban and the rural negotiating committees, and then there is also the minority report. So let's talk about those. So contrary to what the news story told you, that the National Executive Board's recommendation to the membership is still to vote yes. This was voted by the board, and it says it was like 9-5 as a vote. And that's included in here, and the recommendation as to why they think that's a good thing. There is also the rural negotiators who recommend unanimously that you vote yes to the contract. And then there is the urban negotiators who recommend, not unanimously, that you vote yes to the contract. And then we have the minority report. The minority report comes from the dissenting parties, the 5 members who disagree with the decision of the board. Now, generally, when you vote as a committee, you then proceed with whatever the result is as a unit going forward. But in our rules of order, there's something known as registering your dissent. And registering your dissent means that you feel strongly enough that you basically notifying the board and any of the voters that could have potentially elect you that you're going to speak out against the decisions of the board. And that's what they've done. It's part of our process. It's part of what we've done through the locals. In the Edmonton local, if you're going to represent the members at a conference, the expectation is that you vote, under our bylaws, is that you vote with what the membership decided, unless you've registered your dissent. And the idea is that you're informing everybody that you're going to dissent against the decision, and they could, in theory, choose to remove you as a voter. I've never seen that happen, but generally there's not that much dissent listed anyway. So what's included in the minority report? The minority report is basically the opposite and yet the same of the majority report. But basically they list the reasons why they don't think it's a good idea to vote yes. It's actually a really good read. It's about 15 pages. I really encourage you to do. I'll put the link for it because it's available electronically. I believe it should be mailed out to all of our members who have their addresses updated with our national office. But I already got a copy of it because I printed it off on the printer at work. But it's a really good document to read. It's very important that you read it. It's very important to understand, like, there's a brief description of what's happening in the contract changes, all that stuff. It's a really good read. So I'll include that here. Have a great day. It's kind of chilly out.